How did people with no cranes, no steel, no engines move mountains of stone with nothing but rope, rock, and will? They didn't just build monuments. They built impossibilities. 5,000 years ago, before the wheel was common, before written language, before iron tools, humans were erecting structures that still defy explanation. Stonehenge, the Great Pyramid, Göbekli Tepe, Puma Punku. These aren't just ruins. They are riddles carved in stone. And for centuries, we've asked the same question: how? Not with magic. Not with aliens. But with something far more powerful: human ingenuity. Let's start in Wiltshire, England. Stonehenge. 80 bluestones, each weighing up to 4 tons. Quarried 180 miles away in Wales. No wheels. No pulleys. No draft animals. So how did they move? Archaeologists believe they used a cradle system. Wooden rails. Greased tracks. Teams of 50 pulling in unison. One step. Then another. For months. It wasn't about brute force. It was about rhythm. Coordination. Patience. Now, travel to Giza. 2500 BCE. The Great Pyramid, 2.3 million limestone blocks. Some weighing 70 tons. Lined to true north with an error of just 3/60ths of a degree. How do you lift a 70-ton beam 40 stories high with nothing but copper chisels and hemp rope? The answer isn't one tool. It's a system. Ramps, spiraling, straight, or internal, allowed crews to haul stones upward. Wet sand reduced friction by 50%. Lever arms, counterweights, and precise logistics turned the impossible into routine. But here's what we often miss: it wasn't slaves. It was skilled laborers. Paid. Fed, honored. What happens when a society aligns its entire purpose around a single vision? Now, go further back. Much further. Göbekli Tepe. Turkey. 9600 BCE. Before pottery. Before farming. Before cities. Yet here, massive T-shaped pillars, carved with intricate animals, arranged in perfect circles. This changes everything. We thought agriculture came first. Then religion. Then monuments. But Göbekli Tepe suggests the opposite. Maybe the desire to build is what brought us together in the first place. And then there's Puma Punku, Bolivia. Andesite stones cut with such precision, they fit together without mortar. Interlocking joints. Perfect right angles. Drill holes that suggest advanced knowledge of geometry. No iron. No power tools. Just stone, water, sand, and time. So what's the pattern? Across continents. Across millennia. Ancient builders shared the same toolkit: observation, experimentation, collaboration. They watched how water eroded rock, how levers multiplied force, how stars marked time. They didn't need our technology. They had something we often lack: the luxury of generations. What could we build if we thought in centuries, not quarters? Let's look at the data. A 2014 experiment by the University of Amsterdam showed that wetting sand in front of a sled reduced pulling force by half. Simple. Elegant. Effective. At Stonehenge, researchers from the University of Manchester tested a ball and track method using wooden spheres. A team of 10 moved a 1-ton stone with ease. And at Göbekli Tepe, excavations reveal no signs of permanent settlement. Just ritual, feasting, shared labor. As archaeologist Klaus Schmidt put it, first came the temple, then the city. This isn't speculation. It's evidence. Ancient humans weren't guessing. They were engineering. They understood physics through practice, mathematics through pattern, community through purpose. And they left us a blueprint. When people unite around a shared vision, time becomes their greatest material. Here's the truth we've overlooked. The impossible wasn't built by geniuses alone. It was built by communities. By hands passing knowledge down. By failures learned from. By small innovations, compounded over generations. We look at these monuments and see mystery. But the ancients saw method. They didn't fight nature. They collaborated with it. So the real question isn't how did they do it? It's, what are we willing to build when we stop asking for shortcuts and start trusting the power of collective human effort? The impossible is just a story we haven't finished telling. What ancient mystery should we explore next? Drop your ideas below. Seriously, we read every comment. If this story changed how you see human potential, hit subscribe. Ring the bell. Because next week, we uncover the lost engineering of the Indus Valley. Until then, keep wondering. Keep building. And never underestimate what people can do when they build together.